Say hello to Billy Howerdel from APC. A perfect circle. Say hi.
Hi.
Now, something you guys may not know about Billy is that Billy is a self-taught musician. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He basically did the whole thing from the ground up, right?
I mean, most people I know are self-taught. I don't know too many that are
Okay,
formally
so
schooled.
how did you really start? Like, we have a lot of aspiring musicians here that need to hear the background dirt about how you began, how you got into it, and where your big breaks were.
Broke up with high school girlfriend, broken heart, parents' basement,
Oh.
locked away for 8 hours a day, and then learned how to play guitar.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And did that work? Did that attract more girls?
No. No. Then you become socially awkward, and then,
Well, Billy here has hung out with a lot of genius people, of course, Maynard. And it's been 14 years since you did your last album. Yeah. So hey, how do you guys like the new APC? Isn't it amazing? Yeah, we love it.
Merci.
We love it. It is a masterpiece of work of art. How long did it take you, the process from when you figured out you were going to get together and do another album till actually releasing it?
Like a year. I mean, we kind of, the phone call, if there was one, was like summer or fall of 16. So 2017, all of, starting in January, we did the record, finishing in, January of 18. But we went on tour for 10 weeks of that, and there's pre-production rehearsals, so there was like 6 months of concentrated record making.
Right. And that's pretty fast, really. Isn't that pretty fast for an album?
Fast.
Especially an album that is as intricate and complicated as this one is.
There was like sketches I had been working on for a while, and a lot of songs were kind of written in the past 3 years before that. Not whole songs, but definitely sketches and ideas. So this kind of got, realized in the past year.
Yeah. Hey, can y'all hear Billy good enough? Yeah. Can you make Billy's mic a little louder? No? Okay. So working with Maynard, you've worked with a lot of genius people. You've been out with David Bowie. You work with Axl Rose. How does Maynard compare to the other genius personalities you work with?
That's a horrible question. Come on. Right?
He's far superior, obviously.
Yeah, I had more than one relationship. We're gonna get into how they differed. Come on.
Right, of course.
No, I mean, my working relationship with Maynard is much different than everyone else I've worked with. I was a guitar tech. I was a roadie for other bands, so I was certainly not in the creative process with them. With Guns N' Roses, a little bit more, just because we were making a record and I was fully invested in that thing, wanted to see it through. But this APC opportunity came along right as that started to really heat up, and I had to jump.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really an amazing story. And when did you first meet Maynard? How did you meet him?
Maybe here. It was Lollapalooza, probably 1991, maybe?
Wow.
Or 2? I don't remember. Does anyone know? Maybe you got your facts.
Who went to Lollapalooza here? Anybody?
When was Tool? Yeah. But Tool was on 2 of them. One of them, they were like on the second stage for half the tour. I forget which year it was, but it was probably there.
Right.
And I swear, I'm sure we were here. And then from there, I worked for a band called Fishbone. They were Tool was opening for Fishbone, so we got to know each other in Europe, as you do when you're on tour for a month in France straight with no air conditioning. And
then when did you realize, okay, I can have a band with this guy, and we can actually really succeed at this, and we have great ideas. We're making great music. When did that happen?
1998.
Right. So
that's the day he, kind of offered that. He said, I could hear myself singing on your songs. It was just kind of as simple as that.
Yeah. And then you go to the Viper Room, right?
Yep.
And you do one of your first shows.
Yeah, so probably middle, end of 98, the ideas hatched that we're going to work together, and then come the spring, we got like maybe 4 songs together, and he found about this, Keith Morris from Circle Jerks was having a benefit show at the Viper Room, so he kind of signed us up for that show without having a full set, so that put the fire under our ass.
Dude, that's amazing. Like, you get out there and you don't have a full set ready.
Yeah. Or really a band.
Right.
Yeah.
How did you get through that?
It's great. What's what you need? That's kind of,
You're just like bullshitting your way through it.
No, I don't know. It's just, you got to have
making it up.
Unrealistic expectations and then shoot for those,
Right. Well, that's a good thing, yeah. So you go out, and you're out with 9 Inch Nails, right? And you were kind of outshining them right away, weren't you?
Come on. Jeez.
That's what I heard. I'm just saying I'm repeating what I heard.
Fishing quotes here. Come on. Yeah, for our first tour, like in 2000, yeah, opening for Nine Inch Nails was amazing. It was,
Yeah.
I'd worked for them in the past, like 5 years before that, and yeah, it was probably the best place we could have been to
Yeah.
come roll out.
Yeah, and now here you are all this time later. You got the new album, Eat the Elephant, where you're out on tour. And what do you do when this tour ends? What happens then?
Take a little break after. Well, we're going to Europe tomorrow. We're flying tomorrow, so I'm in there packing furiously, trying to see what customs is not going to throw out of my wardrobe case right now. And then we go there for a month, have some time, and then we come back to the States in October. So we have like a month tour in October, and then back to Europe for 2 weeks. And then 19, we'll see what happens at the beginning of that, but we'll, it's in play.
So being the fact that Maynard has Tool, Pucifer, APC, and a vineyard, he's extraordinarily busy. Are you waiting for him a lot of the time, like waiting for him to have time to do things?
Yeah, he's a busy guy, so yeah, his schedule is going to dictate what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much of his wine do you get to drink?
I'm not a wine guy.
Oh, man.
But I've had it. It's good.
Can you get me some?
I'm a tequila guy. Kind of tequila and ice cubes is my thing.
Oh, do we have any tequila drinkers out here?
Yeah.
That's it. Y'all got something in common here.
Clase Azul, Casamigos. What are you into? Right? Oh my God! It was my birthday last week, and someone gave me a bottle of that. That's a nice
right on.
gift.
Yeah.
I have a gift registry, by the way. If you guys want to, no, kidding, but I should do that, right?
Let's all sing "Happy Birthday" to Billy.
Oh.
Happy birthday to. He's like, oh, stop, please, shut up.
It's a week late. Come on.
Hey, better late than never.
Don't
See?
finish it. Don't finish it. No.
I'm sorry.
All right. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Now we've officially embarrassed you. I'm sorry. But yeah, you guys are doing a great job. The new album is killer. We love it. We're so glad that you're a part of our show. The first sold-out BFD we've ever had, folks. Largely due right here to A Perfect Circle. Billy Howerdel, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Give it up
Bye,
for
guys.
Billy,
Thank you.
everybody, in A Perfect Circle.